The Beaches podcast is going to give you everything you want to know about a beach before you go there. I hope you enjoy the show. Be sure to check out our website, www.sandee.com. Without further ado, let's get into the show.
All right, everyone. Ready for another deep dive?
Let's do it.
This time, we're taking you to Virginia Beach.
Always a good choice.
But this isn't just about the beach itself. We got a request from a listener who's looking for a very specific kind of Virginia Beach experience.
Interesting. Let's hear it.
They're interested in, shall we say, exploring the natural side of things.
Ah, I see. Looking for info on nude beaches and the like.
Exactly. But before we get into that...
Which, by the way, is a whole other conversation about local laws and whatnot.
Right, exactly. Before we get into all that, let's actually talk about Virginia Beach itself, because I think a lot of people hear Virginia Beach and they think, just a typical beach town.
Right. And it's so much more than that.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about what else Virginia Beach has to offer besides, the beach.
Well, for starters, Virginia Beach is steeped in history. I mean, you're talking about a region that was pivotal in early America, from the Chesapeake Bay to the whole colonial history.
Okay, so history buffs, we've got you covered. What else?
And this might surprise you, but Virginia is actually becoming known for its wine.
Wait, really? Wine country in Virginia?
Yeah, absolutely. Rolling vineyards, beautiful wineries. It's a whole scene. They're producing some really interesting wines, too, using native grapes you won't find many other places.
Okay, so we got history, we've got wine. This is already sounding like a much more interesting trip than I was picturing.
Right. It's got a little something for everyone.
So how about those beaches? Besides the clothing optional kind, when's the best time to plan a trip for that classic beach experience?
Well, you're looking at a pretty typical humid subtropical climate. Think warm, breezy summers. June through August is your sweet spot. Temperatures hovering right around that 80-degree mark. But even in the off-season, Virginia Beach has its charms. The winters are mild, so it's great for those scenic drives without breaking a sweat.
Okay, good to know. Now, I do have to circle back to the elephant in the room, so to speak. Our listener was asking about nude beaches, and obviously we want to give them the full picture.
Right, and it's important to be upfront. Virginia law is pretty strict when it comes to public nudity.
Yeah, so even though our listener might be looking for that kind of experience, we definitely don't want to encourage anyone to break the law.
Absolutely not. And frankly, there are much better ways to experience what Virginia Beach has to offer.
Right. Like we were saying, you've got the historical sites, those amazing wineries. I'm already imagining myself strolling through a vineyard with a glass of Virginia's finest.
Now you're talking. And don't forget those scenic drives. You can cruise along the coast, feel the ocean breeze, maybe even spot some dolphins. It's truly breathtaking.
Okay, I am convinced. Virginia Beach it is. And for our listeners, if this sounds like your kind of getaway, do a little research. Look into the local history, check out those wineries, find some hidden beaches. There are so many gems just waiting to be discovered.
And who knows, you might even stumble across some buried pirate treasure while you're at it. You're in Blackbeard's old stomping grounds, after all.
All right, now that's a thought to leave you with. Thanks for diving in with us.
Thanks for listening to the show, and be sure to tune in next week for your favorite episode about some of the best beaches and beach information in the world.